Hey, it's Alice from PCGamesN and I'm here with Matt.
Hi there.
And he's been to see Anthem at EA Play. Make sure you like and subscribe if you like the video, and if you stick around till the end, you'll be able to see some gameplay. So Matt, what new things have you seen?
So we saw quite a lot of Anthem last year, EA's press conference in 2017. We've seen quite a bit more, but it's still very much the game that you remember from seeing last year.
Yep.
It's still, you know, these incredible machines called Javelins, which are suits. They're like the Iron Man suit that you get in. We've seen them flying around the world now. I basically watched the devs play about 20 minutes of it,
Okay.
and got to see them try out a few different things. The world is quite reactive. It was quite interesting to see sort of like there's a lot of elemental change. So for example, when you're flying around, the vents overheat on your jetpack,
Oh,
so you have
okay.
to then fly through a waterfall to cool them down.
Wow.
And so just those kind of elements that point out that there are physical properties in the world, that might be really interesting. We saw, for example, a grenade being thrown that caused a lot of fire to sort of spread.
Oh, okay.
So there's certainly the idea that obviously magic isn't really a thing in Anthem, but there
Yeah.
is the Storm, which is a type of javelin that can do elemental attacks. It's considered the glass cannon
Okay.
of the team. And yeah, that can quite clearly use fire attacks, it can use lightning attacks, it can use ice, and it looks like all of these kind of mix around, so I think the world is going to have these little reactive elements to it.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So you mentioned the Storm. What other javelins are there?
Right, so there are going to be 4 javelins in Anthem, and from what I understand, you're going to be able to have access to them at any point, and you can just swap and change how you want. But basically, the 4 that you've got the Colossus,
Okay.
which is it's the tank of the team, right? It is a huge, bulking. If you think of the Hulkbuster armor from the
Okay.
Marvel films,
Yep.
that is what you can expect. It's got this wonderful sort of like fold-out shield, like a giant riot shield. And when we got to see actually them clearing a minefield by, instead of having to get like a rogue or something like that to disarm a trap, basically this massive Colossus just ran into the mines with its shield up and just absorbed all the damage. So that was really cool. There's the Ranger, which we've seen a little bit of that. That's the more kind of multi-purpose javelin. And so that is, I guess, Iron Man's classic armor, to
Yeah.
keep using these Marvel references. But obviously
Wouldn't
these javelins can be outfitted with whatever you want. So they showed us, for example, the Colossus had a big machine gun, but they swapped it out for a grenade launcher.
Okay.
They had one which was completely outfitted for close combat, so it had that shield, it had a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Lots of different abilities that you'll be able to unleash based on the equipment you use.
Okay.
So it's not so much whereas I'm sure there are probably RPG stats to it at some point. They haven't shown anything like that, but I do think maybe a lot of the RPG elements of it come as part of the gear that you equip as opposed to the stats that you have.
Makes sense.
Yeah, now the interesting thing is the Storm, which was one that we glimpsed that last year. It's this kind of, it looks almost like, it's like a mage class. It's got a cloak, and instead of having a jetpack, it floats around. So we got to see a bit more of that in action. As I say, it's very, very elemental. They describe it as the glass cannon, very low armor, but it has incredible kind of moves that it's doing, shooting bolts of ice, bolts of lightning, like really, really cool. And the interesting thing is there's a combo system. So obviously Anthem is designed to be played as a co-op game.
Yeah.
If you work together, you can create these incredible combos where you're combining the different elements that you're using. You're combining ballistic ammunition with missiles, with ice. It looks a hell of a game.
So thanks, Matt. That sounds really interesting. What do you think of Anthem? Do you think it looks really cool, or do you think it looks a bit air? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And if you want to keep checking back to PCGamesN throughout E3 2018, there'll be loads more videos, so make sure you like and subscribe.
Freelancer, time to get to work!
Faye said these bastards made some kind of acid. They're using it as a weapon. So, find where they're making this garbage and shut it all down.
Owen, what's the plan here?
Picking up loads of scars nearby. Take a look around the area, but be careful.
Right. Checking out the Scar Camp some more.
Look at all the weapons! Oh, and the turrets! Better move quickly. There's a Shaper relic. Wait, something's odd. Get a closer look, would you? See those radiant pieces of energy? They're echoes from the Anthem of Creation. Loads of scars nearby. Be careful. Return them to the relic. You've got to silence it fast. It's gone silent. Disaster averted. Do you think we get a bonus for... Wait, something's happening.
What the hell was that?
I think that was whatever laid all the eggs around here. The sound came from below your position. On the plus side, this definitely counts toward hazard pay. There's a trail of this acid gunk leading down. Follow it, and we should find the source.